Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go. Fix the evil, fix the evil.
Throwing right away is Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Throwing now is Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
And from the 34, here's second and 4. Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air goes Daniels. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Daniels going to throw for it. And he is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Steps away to his left. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, 78 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The extra point up and good by Auburn. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Daniels. And a quick throw here that's complete. Down the right sideline. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. John Bates taking it in from a yard out. And Washington has taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, 46, 46.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Prescott. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Working out of the gun, Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Blocking. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here we go.
To throw is Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lane. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He's got Tolbert working the sideline. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go long and hope someone would come free.
Yeah! Here we go 46. Here we go 46. 46. Here we go 46. 26.
Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, 31 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Aubrey now for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw is Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Let's go now.
Daniels looking to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll roll him out right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Gay is on for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Prescott to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Prescott down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. Throwing. Prescott. He hits Blue. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play here for Dallas. 43 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
47. We're going to 54.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46, 40. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
To the air again, Prescott. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, kill.
Prescott. Flushed out right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, kill. 47. Here we go, kill.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. With a tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Yeah! Here we go, wide eight. We're going to 54, wide eight. Hey, 47. 26.
On first down, it's Blue. And he'll take this from the 9 level, not the 7.
Not a big run, not an explosive explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I know in this spot they have to be thinking to themselves, let's go ahead and go for it right now. We don't know if we'll get another opportunity. But if you trust your defense at all, you kick the field goal and maybe have one more shot later.
4th down, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up the field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10
at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Now they go screen. It's complete. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Come on. Hit. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
To the air goes Daniels.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
Daniels going to throw for it.
And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, Kim. Here we go, 46.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one good for 37 yards.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, 4th quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Did my eyes deceive me? just run there for a touchdown.
Old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Commanders 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions.
Here's Daniels. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Whoa.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete.
That's crazy.
She told me put my gun away, don't like no violence. I get it physically to see when I hear sirens. I swing the stick like I just thought I played the violence. Just had a family, want no family, no I be around. I press the break, 7,000 of them to the best.
Hitting out a gun, showing back, coach, still getting the pussy. This shit I just overcame, they had no trouble, let me get on it. And the price right one from is mandatory, they sit in your bushes. I got niggas that drop the guns with bullets and think they're butcher friend. Have my niggas in summer 18, got summer coming, little triple. By my front man, I got niggas that really loud, do it 20. She found a family, bitch, fuck the go. When it's sick, Jerry, she wants you down. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got love for homes. I ain't gonna lie, I got love for homes. You ain't good for my soul, this road. Free stripes, pop, wipe your nose. Head back, fucking feel cold. I live my house, feeling like my clothes.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena. We're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. Between the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders. With McCaffrey now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Offense no doubt jolted awake with that very first play, partner. Here's 2nd and long. Another try following the sack. Next on the crosser. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This is Jacory Crosby-Merritt in it for the first time. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ready?
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
31, Daniels. Setting up the screen. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. It's just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Okay,
don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Now Daniels on 4th down. That's complete to Lane. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Finds Troutman. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's almost had it worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Ruvu there for the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
They take the hands off. Now Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. He sends this one to the end zone. and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That's him on the quick hitter. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
To the air, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get the game's first points here in the 2nd. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Deputy Timberwolf. Ready.
Running down in the pistol. Koski Merritt. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5.
Daniels from the pistol. We get the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders with 3rd and 5.
Cowboy 80. Tag. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
6. And the Commanders first down.
70
First and 10
Timberwolf.
at the 34-yard line.
Run now with Koski Merritt. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate, that offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, well, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
Short pass brought in. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Enough to stop that play with John Day Barron.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And brings up 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. Set.
Daniels to throw on 4th. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. So we'll get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40. First down, ball at the 36. kicks from the gun. Pass is caught at the 9. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. From the gun, it's Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Come 19.
Play fake here. Daniels throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get their first points of this game just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. Juke the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Big gain downfield. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. One after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Ramblers. 18 Ramblers. Warriors 17.
Back to throw it. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Cougar 19.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Gets it Dobbins to start the 3rd. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Play action with Nix. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to get the football inside the enemy 40.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
39-yard line.
70 Lions, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Daniels. He's got a man left. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Working quickly here.
60 Eagles.
That's good for a Washington Commanders.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off Brandon Jones.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer, throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
First call here coming from the shotgun. We get it on the ground here with Dobbins. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety block, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On his end zone, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
3rd down run by Dobbins. We will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds a man right side.